The first word I'd probably use would be intimate. And by that I mean I've had very close personal relationships, both with friends and professors, in a way that I never had that experience at some of the larger universities. I've been lucky to attend 4, 5 big Canadian universities now, and including Dominican, I got the experience of one-on-one contact with professors, which I didn't ever get at some of these bigger universities I had done my undergrad at. I remember I had done a course once with 800 students. And so the big thing for me there was the intimacy of DUC. The second thing was the quality of the work. It was really, there was a real reaching for getting to the heart of philosophy, work developing critical thinking, in a way that was open and free, but within certain boundaries. It wasn't just purely speculative, but feeds into a larger tradition. I also really like the way that the Dominican tradition emphasizes reason and faith, and while keeping things somewhat analytic, it hasn't fallen into this modern tradition of reducing philosophy purely to language or logic or something like this. Some of the specific reasons or ways that a student would benefit studying here would be I would probably use, again, the smaller class size done in a traditional format is the best way to do philosophy. You can't really do philosophy when you're in a giant auditorium. So the smaller class sizes that really concentrate on specific philosophical issues, where you get to have real discussion with a real professor, not necessarily, not to take away from TAs or something, but you get some true wisdom here directly in your classrooms. And that's something that is of just huge importance in the study of philosophy. The second thing would be the way that the Dominicans or the DUC approaches philosophy. It's not getting caught up in any of the little subsets so much. And what I mean by that is that you're going to get a nice balance of some analytical thinking, some continental thinking, some historical thinking, some speculative thinking. And so you're going to get a taste of different versions of what philosophy has become while in a solid philosophical tradition. The other reason I would say that people may want to come would be, and this would be a big thing for me, is the location. It's right in the heart of Ottawa. And so not only are you at an intimate school with surrounded by wisdom and tradition focused on truth, but you're in a cultural region with lots of art and forms of music and other ways that we can think, things that will stimulate thinking in philosophical ways between the politics and the entertainment. So just being in the heart of Ottawa, in Canada's capital, concentrating in a rich historical tradition is a very unique aspect of the DUC.